I'm Scandal.
And this is our Let's Play channel where we are doing all the app games.
Or apparently. And also I turned up the music and the music didn't want to turn up. Oh my gosh, sorry, I keep doing this, guys.
Alright,
Unless
we
there's
don't
no sound.
know what the sound is like on this game, but we're getting nothing, so maybe... Okay, I tap and I turn. Sorry, this game is just started because Scandal decided to just
I meant
go.
tap and follow the directions. I turn or jump when I need, just tap.
Okay.
Collect gems to unlock my friends. Ready? Let's go!
Alright, so I'm Liz. We're starting really, really fast.
And Liz is
welcome.
the one who's playing.
This is called Cliffy Run, and apparently I just tap every time there's any kind of an obstacle or change ever, and we're gonna see how this goes. Whee! Okay, this is bizarre. Ah, there it goes! That is apparently the sound.
That's cute.
Oh god, we have gambling. Alright, spin for gambling. Spin? Okay, pull. But still, spin. I'm guessing this is premium currency. And we'll get one! Yes! A singular... No, 100. Oh, okay. Well, 100 premium currency.
Oh.
I'm betting this is probably a setup to get you to spend it to try things. But that's just my guess. Win. Alright, we get win.
What is going on?
There's also a claw
Oh, and it
game.
costs 100.
Yeah, see, like I said, this is a setup. I know my games. This
no,
is
no.
totally a setup to go here. We're going to have you now use the claw machine with all the premium currency we gave you. Do not... Boink. What did we get? Something decorative. It's going to be something decorative. The new... The Martian? Okay, what's the Martian do? What is
it a
the
player
Martian?
character? Yep.
Oh, it's a character. I'm betting there's going to be about 9 billion characters to collect in this game. Hey! The obstacles that you run into... no, I'm not going to do ads right now. Okay,
yeah.
so this is so weird for the brain. I'm like,
You
this is
can't
not
do
what I'm
this.
used to at all.
100 to go?
No, I do
Oh.
not want to buy more gems.
Sorry, the
Okay,
little
so
voices of
I'm
those.
really bad at this, but like there's no sound at all except for a whip and an uh-oh. Like that's it.
You cannot aim.
I cannot aim and buy things immediately. Okay, there's a lot
Wow.
of buy things like really dang fast in this game. Wow. I like that the obstacles don't kill you though, they just stop you. Like I can just run into it and sit there.
I was about to say you're in
This
trouble.
is so
You are
bad.
dead on.
This is so bad.
Oh, too early.
Soon. I am way too early.
Aye.
Okay,
Sounds like a
so-
personal problem, I must say.
So I'm thinking this is one of those games that I'm gonna need some more practice to do because like my brain is not braining this at all. I'll be passing this to Scandal in a minute, going, what
Oh my
the hell?
gosh!
I
You're
want
not
to
having fun with the
steer
geometry.
so bad. I want to steer. It's what I want to do.
Oh.
Okay, so the cliffs do actually fall down behind you. So if you sit at the obstacle too long, you lose your platform. Okay, so I've got that part. I can't do this. Like every runner game, it's either been like just jump or just turn or things like this. And
Too
this one
early.
is just tap. There's no
That's free.
steering
So the
at all.
The free
it's
gem
just
thingy. you could
tapping.
do.
I'm betting that that's ads. Like
No,
I'm
that's
betting.
still the slot machine. See,
All right,
free.
sir. We'll do the slot
See?
machine again. Okay, spin.
No,
So,
spin.
so Scandal knows what they're doing. I want to pull the lever on the
I
spin. I
know.
don't want to push a button. Okay, 114. I wonder if it's going to try and sell us something else.
I
Like, I
don't
want
think
us
so.
to
I think your
still
first
be-
time was pretty much done.
I want us to be in the tutorial at this point. Like, I seriously do. And it's like, I think this is the whole game. The whole game is unlock characters. That's going to be what my guess is.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's gonna be like 900 characters. We're gonna go find out real quick how many characters. Oh no, that's cute.
That's so adorable.
All right. Oh, and you get
They're all
different
new
environments. Different environments with the different characters. Okay, this one might be a little bit easier because I can see it wiggle differently. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Like, I feel like I should be able to do this. Like, every time there's a change. Oh my god, like the
Oh
little
my
eyes are
gosh.
very cute, but I'm just like, what the hell? I want to steer and I can't. It just walks on its own and then you just have to tap.
Fling yourself right off the edge.
You'd think if I played like an endless tapping, like tapping win, kind of game, I could play a game that nothing but tapping does whatever you're supposed to do. And I'm just like, but it's only tapping. I want to do
Whoop,
something.
waited too long.
I waited too long. Oh my god.
Way too long.
Way too long.
Now I'm interested though, because as far as I can tell, none of the prices have gone up. Every character costs exactly 100 freaking coins, and you had to jump there. I was like, you will jump. No.
I will not jump. That was a new obstacle. Okay, so when I played Temple Run some time ago, which we haven't done on our channel, but I did independently some years ago, I had a really hard time with new obstacles, and usually the first time I encountered a new obstacle, every time I would die on it. Because I didn't know
Jumping
what it was
keeps murdering you, I've
until
noticed.
I had figured it out by basically dying on it once. That's kind of me. I will die on everything once, and before I can succeed. I almost got it. Ah! Top score 21 seconds. I am betting you. I will not upload that. Okay, I'm gonna look at the characters. Hang on. Oh my gosh,
God, there are
how
a
many
ton of
characters? Ah!
Holy crap, actually.
Look at this. Okay, all the way back to the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna go slower through these because these look super cute. Okay, so there's another one that we've played that called Crashy Cats on our channel that's super cute. So here's our starting character.
Clifford the Pug.
And then you can choose amongst your different characters, and you can buy them 99 cents a piece. Holy cow. This game, if you just bought it outright, would be so expensive. Dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs.
Well, and also I'm confused because
the
I'm like, there's
adventure.
literally nothing really to do.
Oh, this one you get if you like them. Get us likes and go to the party. So there are some different things. I'm like, is this the whole game?
Microtransactions.
just
The whole
unlock the
game
game.
is microtransactions.
So if there's 100 characters, it would cost, they get more expensive. Some of them are more expensive. It'd be like $500 to buy this game. Probably not that. Probably more.
No, yeah.
Not available from Claw Machine. So that's probably seasonal, maybe? Maybe
Info?
it's St. Patrick's Day. Who knows? Lucky Leprechaun, get 5 times faster.
Okay, you have to buy them.
Holy heck, $4 for that. All right, well, we've got 3 out of 30 characters.
What
And it looks like it does do this
this
for seconds. Like, this is wild trip of doom. Like, what the heck?
I think it's each platform, honestly.
It is.
It's each platform.
It's 21 platforms. Okay. How often do you get a spin, though, or how do you earn them, then?
They seem to be coming at longer and longer intervals. No! Almost 900, damn you.
Oh, that would have been great. We get about several of them. All right, so this time we can't do a spin. Not quite. I'm not going to give it love yet.
Disappoint.
All right, so this is an interesting game in that it's got a new dynamic than I've tried. Like, it's definitely challenging the brain of going, you have to turn and plan in advance for your turning and everything for where the bridges are and getting across the platforms.
While
and you
also
can't do
panicking.
anything because all you can do
Oh!
is tap to steer, basically. There's no swiping, there's no turning, there's no anything. There's not even a jump button. There's just tap and tap and tap. And anytime anything changes, you tap. Yep, there he is, the advertisement of doom. Oh my gosh. $4 and
But the
earn
thing
things
is, you know what I've
faster.
noticed?
Huh.
We haven't had a single ad.
No
like
ads
this
outside of the
third-party
game.
ad.
That's
yeah.
nice. So we've been playing a lot of games that do have like obligatory ads as well as the voluntary ads, which has been super irritating. Because like voluntary ads to get premium currency, I am fine with, but obligatory ads where you cannot escape them, no. I don't even know how to do that.
Wow.
Bonus 200, so you get gems and the dog. It's the hot dog.
Hot dog.
So I wonder if it's how many platforms you do or how
That's
often
what
you
I
play.
said.
Or...
It's platform.
Ah, it squished me. Oh my gosh, this is just so ridiculous. Like, I feel like I would need to play this for like hours to get really good at this. No.
Ah.
2 to go, buy
No.
more. 2 what?
Gems.
Oh, okay.
So every single one costs 100. I'm like,
Right.
so the price is not changing. That's fascinating.
That's nice. So when we did Crashy Cats, which you can go watch on our channel if you want to, there was an experience of the price going up to win characters, or well, not characters, but to
Look,
win
we have a
hats
Goldie one. I was like, that's...
over and over again, where every single chest you bought, the price went
This
up.
must be one of those nice fancy ones.
Oh, it's a princess kitty.
Oh, cute.
It's
Play.
rare. Oh no, look at this environment. This is ridiculous. The gems aren't gems, though. That makes me angry. Ah! No, I don't want to buy more. I just want to play the game. Holy cow, just let me play the game for a second, because I can't stay alive for more than a second.
Wow, that's a little
All right.
faster.
I'm gonna let Scandal try this game.
All right, and
'cause
I'm gonna try
my
not to
brain
slap
is
the
not
microphones
braining
here.
it well at all. Like, oh my gosh, this sounds like fun. And of the endless
Okay.
runners that I have done and that we have done together, like this is a fairly unique format. I mean, it's a 3D environment, which we've only done one other 3D, two other 3D
We've done a couple of
environments.
them, yeah. We did the Storm Runner one, which was
Right,
hilarious.
Storm Runner, which is so funny. Oh my gosh, that game was really funny. If you want to see a ridiculous looking game like Storm Runner,
Damn it.
is a pretty great one to check out on the channel. It's funny. But anyway, so the Endless Runners have been really surprisingly diverse, where you just keep going, but you do very, very different things.
Mm-hmm.
This environment is really cute. It's horrifying, but it's very
Wah!
cute. Like, what happens to all
This
the
is
dead ones
so
that fell?
fast.
It is, isn't it?
Like, I was watching going, no, that's not that bad. I'm like, holy cow, this is fast.
Like, the turns come really, really quickly, and the ones where you have to then plan for a second turn ahead or where you turn based on the platform coming up.
That's why I was surprised I got as far as I did so on this thing.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was like, because I managed
Good job.
But it's like, whoa, this stuff is not easy.
Okay, so my problem is that I don't know which way to turn, but the the character knows which way to turn. So I guess if you're trying to go around an obstacle,
that completely
you
disoriented
just tap
me.
around the obstacle and it will know which way to turn? Like,
Right?
that's bizarre. Because I keep wanting to go, no left, no right, no something. But, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm thinking there's an endless pile of corpses somewhere down in the abyss under this endless sky.
Ah, yes.
Like,
the
they're
beautiful...
just
bone you! See, I don't
squished.
like that. I don't have any choice.
You are flattened. Completely flattened.
Yeah,
you're
I
toast.
turned too early.
Toast. You could have turned again, though, to line up at the bridge once you got to it. Oops.
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'm losing focus
So
here.
if anyone is really good at this game and you want to leave a comment and be like, here's how
You
I did it, or
guys
you guys suck
so
oh my
much.
God, that is fine. You're welcome to do that. This is so
I would like to see you guys do better.
I mean, I haven't watched anyone
Yeah.
play this. Every one of the games that we've been doing so far has been a completely blind run of.
Oh yeah,
I've
this
never
is
played
all
this.
we do is
I know
just
nothing about
blind
it.
run everything, honestly.
Yeah, blind run the endless runners. Ha ha ha.
Shoot.
Now you're going to run this blindfolded and you might do just as well.
Woo! Wait, what?
It's possible. I don't know.
Oh, I got disoriented. I was like, I'm gonna run. No crap.
I think this is one of those ones that's actually harder to play while talking because it's so different.
Because you're trying to multitask, and it's very difficult to multitask and also plan where you're going and when you're supposed to turn. And
I'd be
I'm going
exposed
to
something new.
exactly
You
decide.
can do this.
Yeah.
It's all right. Come on, Scandal. You can do this. It's not that hard, Susan. Clearly
Oh, he was
someone
over there.
and it came back. All right, this cat is very cute though. Like the 3D characters are very charming. From the ones I saw, there's a lot of
Dang
like
it.
sort of basically meme popularity going on, princess kitties and narwhals and things like that. But that's very cute.
That
The
never
pug, not
happens
to mention.
in tiny little app games that basically you make them and you have one simple game mechanic and it's like, how do we make this interesting? Well, you give it 20... Why are you trying to kill me?
I was just trying to play because you started talking and stopped playing.
Well, yes, because I was thinking about it and now you're interrupting and I can't... I'm gonna throw pillows at you. Oh my gosh.
Just don't throw the tablet. It's all right. You're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna ruin your game. No. Hey, nice. Good job.
Aw, see, that's the when it jumps up, it
Hey,
goes
freeze. You got
so
one.
far.
So what brings on the freeze spins? Are they like just basically time?
It was a timer. Have you not been noticing
I
the timer?
haven't seen the timer. I've been watching us die
Ah!
too much.
Well, we have
Way
another
too much
100.
death. We have another 100. All right. It probably makes it seem like you're gonna get these characters really fast, and then you don't. That's just gonna be my guess, because I'm just thinking that you can't get through this game that fast. Like if we just played it for a couple hours, we'd just be through. It's not. You have to buy it.
No, I know, but I was
Oh.
trying to get it to shuffle.
Oh.
Because I thought I could get it to shuffle further, you know?
Yeah. What do we get? Dinosaur.
Sure.
Sarah. They have names. Sarah
They're
the
the
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Sarah the Tricera. So is that like, if you had a quad Sarah, it'd be more powerful? It's the Tricera. Oh my gosh, good job.
Wow.
Good job.
That was difficult.
Like, they really want you to buy your way through this game, like, immediately.
Well, so I'm like,
I
there's
have
no
patience,
ads.
and I am done with
This
this
is not
game.
easy at all.
No, not
See,
anywhere.
29 minutes. There's a
Oh.
little tiny timer up on the top, so you
But
didn't
we
notice
haven't.
this.
Okay, so the timer was just really short the first few times?
Oh, yeah. I went, oh, it's getting longer, and that's what I said earlier. I said, oh, I guess the timer's getting longer, and you were distracted because this game is distracting.
Because this game's very hard!
Ah, damn it. And then I got excited, and I started...
So, yeah, anyway, one of the interesting things about playing a brand new game every time is that we tried to pick ones that, based on what the App Store will show and tell us,
Dang it, I
have
thought I
really
turned.
diverse interfaces and diverse graphics and things, so that all of the Endless Runners we've done, even though they're basically all the same formula of game, have all been
Oh, I didn't turn enough. Dang it.
distinctively different.
Right. Want them to be kind of their own unique experience and be like, people are like, oh no, these games are so inundated. It's like, there's honestly one for every type of person because art is a subjective experience. So does basically comedy, so is entertainment.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I get it. And
You
I
did
died.
it.
And I get to 21.
I was say, yay! We're still at the same top score. Apparently 21 is the best we can do. That is how skilled we are. We are skilled as 21. How many? 21!
21! I can drink!
Yay! Oh my gosh. That's it. We just had to reach drinking age and then we were fine. We were satisfied. We just played drunk Cliffy Run.
Oh, lordy.
No,
that would be like me drinking, you going, it's okay, I'll be right here.
I'll be right
It's
here. Okay,
fine.
you commentate. You can be the talkative drunk, and I will learn how to play this
Except
game.
I'm not super talkative when I'm drunk,
Oh,
honestly.
no. Okay, so it'd be Lies and Scandal, play Cliffy Run silently, because we're both really drunk and quiet. Very drunk and quiet.
Drunk and quiet.
That's it. And then you can just imagine what fun we're having and what giggling you're not hearing.
See, every time though, also with the jumping, I get paranoid that the little animal's gonna run.
Okay.
Like and turn,
Okay.
not jump.
That's why I said I don't expect them to intuit what they're supposed to do. So I keep wanting more control. I don't trust the little dinosaur to run the right direction. I don't trust it
Like
to
that?
do the right action.
That is
Is there a water environment?
I think there is.
I want to find out if there's a water environment. You can't fall in a pool of water if there's a water environment, unless the pufferfish. Okay, what if the pufferfish is magic
God
carp
damn
and
it.
it bounces?
That would actually be really funny. It'd be a little Magikarp doing an effective slash the entire. And if you actually manage to beat it somehow, you will actually get to turn into a Gyarados at the very end.
Or in this case, since that'd be, of course, a copyright ripoff, it'd just be a giant, puffer dragon.
Right.
Something like that. You just turn into this huge puffer dragon. I love it that they know where to go, but I do not trust them at all.
I should have not panicked and just let it
You
sit
should
there and
just
run
let
up
it sit
against the
there for a
wall.
second. You do have a little bit of time on each of the platforms before they fall off. Like, they'll fall when you leave them, but there is a tiny bit of... It turns you. Did it turn you or did you turn you?
No, I turned myself.
Okay, I was gonna be
That
like,
was me. I went, dang it. I thought I could basically, because it was going to force me into it anyway. So I was like, I don't want to get shoved off. So
I can just do this.
And I'm also not sure what the mechanics are, actually.
It is
you know?
platforms. They count how many platforms you've done.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I'm glad that you can watch the mechanics of the game while I'm just going, what's going on?
I jumped. Okay, that was crap. I jumped. Unless I'm going to go back and look and be like, that time when I yelled at it, look, you actually didn't jump, Scandal. You're an idiot.
You didn't tap. See, there's
You're
no little
the
tap
biggest
mark.
dweeb. You only believe that you tapped.
Though, honestly, some of these have been kind of glitchy. Oh, no!
I turned too early. Hi.
It just shoves you in the face. You just have this huge eyes of terror.
Well, this is my life now.
My life. I'm just, mountain of corpses. The game will get easier once we pile enough dead bodies up so that we can run off the edge
How
and just
many
run
bodies?
on the bodies.
How many bodies do you think it will take?
And to pile
many-
up to
how
the
many
endless
bodies, Lies?
sky. 9 billion bodies.
Shall we pontificate at length about how many bodies we believe will be necessary?
To pile up to this sky running.
Oh, lordy! See, yeah, that one you do. It keeps disorienting me.
All right, you can do this. All right, everyone, believe in Scandal. They can do this.
Too early.
Ah.
Yeah, sometimes the shadow on this is ridiculous and it throws me off. Because I was watching, I was like, yeah, sometimes the depth perception is bad. I tapped that.
You tapped it. I tapped that. pool
I
of
tapped
water.
out. Excuse me.
I tapped it.
I'm
so
gonna go play my
hard.
poker. You guys stink. I can't do this. That's because
you
that's
did
what you
so
tap out on,
hard.
right? No, that's
No.
Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
no, I'm
God.
sorry. You're thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I'm sorry.
I think what you mean is Pokemon cards. I think what you mean is actually.
I think what you mean is actually you have drowned.
I think actually tapping out is just giving up because it's too intense. I tap out.
Oh, no,
I'm
no, what's
calling
your-
for my tag team partner. I tap out. You have actually successfully held me to the ground. I tap out. Okay, so the English language is fascinating because everything tap out. You just do all of it.
I was 20. Dang
which
it, I
is
could have beaten it.
The absolute opposite of tapping.
It is the absolute opposite.
I'm gonna tap that. No, I'm gonna tap out of that.
Ah!
That was
How
a-
did you jump? That was weird, and it just jumped me off the edge?
Well, you were lined up poorly, like it was slightly staggered. It was ever so slightly
Dang it.
staggered. All right.
Ever so slightly scandalized.
Scandalized. I scandalized it first so that you could
I was
then
the original
access
scandal.
the first scandal. I invented that.
I invented that.
I invented that.
All right, do you want to
All right,
play?
I'm gonna
Since
try
you
again.
keep trying to
I'm gonna
waffle
try.
on
I'm
over
like,
the
you
screen
can
and go,
do it. You do it.
I'm like this
I
tiny
can
little
do it.
finger goes plick. I'm like,
We're
you
trying
don't.
to kill each other. It's not like we can die fast enough on our own.
Hey
so we're
man,
trying to
I
kill each
haven't
other.
tried reaching over and playing your game while
Oh,
you've tried.
you have started
Not for
my
this
game
one.
before. Okay, not this one. That's not. It's immaterial. You have done it before. I don't want to jump for the water. I don't trust the dinosaur. I feel like it's gonna turn. I have
you've
the
gotta
same
do it.
problem. Trust your dinosaur. Trust Trust the dinosaur.
Trust in me.
Justin Dinosaur. Walk like a dinosaur.
Ah, see, it throws off.
Uh-huh.
It's really weird.
Okay, so one of the problems I also have with these endless runners is that they make cute little animations, and I want to watch the animation instead of the obstacles coming up.
Except that I'm going, the tiny little animal doesn't do much.
I thought I went off the edge, and I didn't. And I was like, it's a glitch. No, you're actually stuck on the log off the edge with 2 of your feet in the air, still walking and doing fine, and going, no.
I was going for it, Death.
The couch for
So that's the thing is, you basically should not try to aim for them as much as possible. Just go for safe.
Or safe passageway.
Safe passage.
Passageway.
Because eventually it will be right in your way.
Paths and passages. Passageways.
Like, they are basically showing you where the middle of the road is, but, you know, yeah.
I'm curious about that pufferfish. I'm like, I now want to see if there's a water environment. I feel like there's themes when we saw the characters. Like, there's several of them that run in the same environments together. Because, you know, the dinosaurs probably all run in this environment. And the water I go. Huh? I wonder if we can jump over the water. I haven't even tried to jump over that thing.
No, I've tried tapping and it doesn't do anything. It's too big. See, it's like larger than...
It's too big. I can't run over it.
It's too big. I can't run over it, said the man about the moose.
Said the man about the moose, and the moose said, no, you cannot run over me, you Dorcas. How could you? I am huge, and I would destroy your world. I'm gonna die.
That was panic.
I was too successful. I freaked out. Too successful.
No, was your success? Too much.
Too much success. I have fear of success. I just fear.
This is also again really weird though, because like we have literally no background noise.
There
other
isn't.
than the
There's
little
no
sound,
music. There's just
and there's a couple little things following away, but there's this tiny ambient cricket noise and air noise, and that's it.
Like, I haven't played a game without music for a long time. Little ding is cute.
I guess they were like, it would probably be too distracting. Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know.
It's totally a Mario coin ding, you bet.
I mean, it sounds like the pitch has changed ever so slightly, you know, but it's right in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I jumped. I was sure I jumped.
I'm like, I've done that before too. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've jumped.
Look at its little bouncy, jaunty walk though. Like, it swings its hip and wags its tail. Like, it is really happy to be here in this death, you know, gauntlet. Death gauntlet.
And this is my cousin, and this is my 3rd cousin, this is my 12th cousin, and we are all related and we all look alike because, you know, this is our family.
Yep, this is Sarah, the insane Triceratops, who is having a great stroll and frolicking through the Deathland.
As everything falls out from underneath
Everything is
them.
existentially beautiful. It is fine.
Woo! You panicked because you succeeded.
I panicked because I succeeded. No. All right, so, I mean, this is probably the whole game, it looks like,
Yeah, no, I'm like, this is it. This is why it's microtransactions. So
yeah,
this is
because there's nothing
Most
else
endless
to
runners are, like I said, a super simple concept, really cute, interesting art style or whatever else, the way that they are successful, and then they basically pile on a ton of microtransactions.
Right, so when I did Crashy Cats, I started basically trying to see what else there is in the game. And Crashy Cats actually has a number of things it unlocks, because you have characters you unlock, you have hats that give you bonuses that you unlock, you get...
that add certain little effects, so other things become easier.
And you actually, we found out, unlock a different type of currency eventually, because you are so...
you make so much money.
I was gonna say, because you got such high multipliers that you get a different currency. But like this game, there doesn't seem to be anything else to it. It's sort of wild. I didn't need to turn. I could have just kept walking. And then I went, no, I must turn. The little jaunty runs though. I feel, okay, I'm gonna go switch my character.
I feel like they're a little demented,
I want to watch some of the other characters run. Like, so... Panda
is not. Have Panda.
I know, but he's black and white, and he's black and white.
Yeah, no, I know.
He looks like he's in color, you know? I'm like, this is so bad. All right, so this guy can't be very jaunty, but we only had him for a second, so I'm gonna try him again. Like, yeah, he kind of bobbles his head.
He's a head bobble!
He's a bobblehead.
He is a bobblehead.
Oh my gosh, he's a bobblehead. Okay, so my brain interprets his movement a little bit easier than, like, the whole bouncing, charming little thing going, I want to watch its tail swing.
Narwhal seal thing.
Was a little bit easier, too. So ones that don't run, they just slide along, seem to be a little bit easier for me. I want to turn when that thing will just direct me exactly where I need to go, and I just don't let it. I don't trust it. Panic.
You're panicked.
All right, I'm gonna try
and panic. Lies
at
the disco.
Lies at the disco.
Panic at the lie disco.
Yeah.
Woo! Did you go over that?
I'm like, he has a flying thing, unless it's like just basically walking along the ground with a little wheel or something. Like, What's the I couldn't. I missed the turn.
And then
I
you just
didn't
sat
adjust.
there.
I feel like my like pickup on this, like I feel like my thought process is super slow. Like this, in comparison to Brain Age,
This
like, you
is
have a
super
really
fast,
old
though.
brain in reference to this thing. Oh my god.
Well, it's also like this is very fast too. There's no warm up. There's no build up. This is just have fun. Bye.
Yeah, and there's like the instructions were very, very tiny. Like, there was almost nothing going on here.
This is the
So I guess
limit of
it's
the
just a
game.
skill game, like a serious. If you can challenge yourself and be interested in this for skill, you might love the heck out of this game because
And then
you're
fall
just
off the
gonna
edge.
challenge the heck out of yourself with this and go, I can just get better and better at this and get more and more familiar with this. So it's very much a personal challenge kind of game, I think, where it's not as much about doing the goals of the game as it is going, I can get better at this thing.
And you get tiny little rewards by seeing slightly different environments and having a new character, but it's basically as you say, a skill thing.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. There's a gem on top of the thing. That was different, though. I hadn't seen
I've seen that before.
Okay, I haven't
I've seen it like 3 or 4 times.
Because I was always looking at, the obstacles in the water and stuff.
Oh,
all right,
well, see, that is an obstacle. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, right. The water is an obstacle. You're kidding.
Nice.
Yes, Candle.
No.
Are you sure? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Woo!
I feel like I cannot tap fast enough on this thing. I'm like, is my brain just really slow? Like, I'd be super bad at martial arts because my reflexes are so bad.
For me, though, too, I really am. I'm sorry, I'm getting bored. So I was
well,
like,
there's nothing else going on.
No.
I'm not getting any better at the game. So
I'm not saying you should either. I'm just kind of like, for me, I'm like, this sort of thing never really intrigues me.
Yeah, there's no story at all. Scandal really likes story. I can do skill games to a degree, but after a point, I go if it's not working well for my brain, I don't see the reason to like heavily invest in something I'm not like at least a little bit naturally good at. Okay, see, I think I still could have made that, and they're like, since the platform started falling, you're toast. And I'm like, but I still could have made it while the platform was starting. Okay, I wanted this serious, like, basically action sequence of jumping dramatically off the edge of the platform incredibly quickly as it was falling. But the second it starts to fall, they disable your movement, and you have to fall with it.
You have no choice.
Yeah, so, like, that's kind of disappointing. If your timer times out and your platform begins to fall, then you are toast at that point.
You can't be a cliffhanger.
You can't be a cliffhanger, and you can't do that. I'm jumping from, Kung Fu Panda, I'm jumping from object to object as if they did it first. Ha ha. I actually like Korean and Japanese, martial arts films. They did not do it first.
Not in the slightest.
No, my gosh. 24! We're at 24! Woo! I did beat it! I said I would beat it. I beat it.
Woo!
Woo! Alright, so I'm curious.
We
can't do actually... Okay, what kind of settings do we have? Sounds, reminders. We do not need reminders. Tutorial is on. That's it.
It's
Restore
off.
Purchases. Credits.
Sounds are on.
Who made this code?
Philippe Romancini and Zach
art?
Ewing.
Thanks to Unity Slack. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Primel?
Loved ones for the support. Okay, so this is 2 people that made a game together, and they made a really basic, very cute game. I guess if you were doing this sort of as a mindless stress relief kind of thing, you could
I feel
really
like this would just stress me out, though, too, because I'm like, how do I get better?
Right?
On my strategy, I'm like, no, I want to know how to get better.
Think faster, tap more, be more used to the obstacles.
Right?
And just trust your character. I think it's really just a learning curve of, if you happen to think this way, this game will make sense to you. And if you don't, the game is going to be like this weird, stressful course of going, I don't know what I'm
falling
doing.
into the water.
Like,
Done.
oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very familiar with this. I'm not very good at this. I just there it goes.
Fall off the edge.
There it goes. But I got to 24, so we're almost at a quarter of 100, which is your classical top score, right? So yeah, this is Cliffy Run. It's really cute. The 3D graphics I find very charming. I feel like they're well put together.
They're cute, polygonal, sort of cell shaded.
Your polygons
kind of
are very charming. I'm gonna waddle like we can't do the penguin. I'm gonna go back to the narwhal for a second. You've got your different little environments. You've got different movements on each of the different characters, which is very charming. They all seem very happy in this run of death, so that's kind of nice. The little is very, very cute. I imagine the reason they don't have any music is because they didn't have a music designer, and because it's only the 2 of them.
I mean,
but
so sound design does those specifically, the sounds of boop, boop, well,
yeah, all
those
of
sounds, but music design is definitely something different. So some people like actually, like some people really do confuse the two of going, no, but sound design is the same thing as music design. It's like, no, they're actually different things.
And some people that do sound design do music as well, but they're different disciplines.
Yes, they are actually different things. By the way, just because someone does this type of art and another person does another type of art does not mean they can both do the same type of art that the other one does.
Right? So anyway, I'm going to actually listen to the game. So I know there's a sound of like jumping, of getting the gems, of the falling platforms, of the uh-oh when you die, and there's water when you get close to it. So I'm going to do one little run, like probably around 18 platforms, because that seems what I usually get. And I'm just going to listen to the sounds, because there are these quiet little sounds to appreciate. Platforms make a little ticking sound, and the sounds get louder. I actually like that the sounds get louder as you get closer to them. All right, Sienna, we're going to listen to these things, but then I'm going to lie and talk over it. All right, one more go. Here we go. Let's listen to this thing. But there are a lot of subtle little sounds that they worked on. I do like the sounds getting louder as you get closer.
You can hear it in the background.
Yeah. And the water's coming out.
Oh, not fast enough.
Not fast enough.
Fascinating.
So
no, I mean,
really
again, I'm just like, it's really simple.
So if you weren't talking over it and you were just playing quietly by yourself, you could probably have this much more calm experience with the simplicity of this game and just how straightforward it is. Those sort of like charming little polygons and these, you know, sort of charming little sound choices where, again, you have all these sounds that are here that just are, you know, basically indicative of the environment in this really soft, sort of charming kind of way. And I like the thoughtfulness of the sounds getting louder as you get closer, and you can actually hear obstacles approaching. That's pretty cute, to be honest.
You panicked.
I did. I panicked.
I
am panic. I am lies and panic.
Lies panics at the disco.
Lies panics at the disco. Lies panics at the Cliffy Run.
Yay!
Panic at the Cliffy Run. There's a lot of panic. All right, so this is my last run, because this is the game. It was really great to have you join us for this ridiculous, really cute little nonsense. But
the water is gonna keep messing you up. Oh,
but this is it. This is the game. You get a lot of cool little characters. You have a lot of fun little sounds. I'm betting these are the creators. Like, I'm thinking these are probably the creators. Not available
Felipe
and Felipe and
the other guy,
and Zach. I'm imagining those ones probably get unlocked for like either getting enough characters or for actually just getting an achievement of maybe making enough spaces. So this here, the randomizer, just would mean you start with a random character, because they have, I've seen that on other endless runners, where you just have every time you die, I'm gonna die, it would shuffle between your characters.
No, you didn't stick it on the shuffle.
I thought I stuck it on the shuffle. We don't have very many characters.
You did not.
See, I did. I stuck it on the shuffle. And it was shuffling, we just don't have very many characters. We only have like 4. 5. See? It's shuffling.
That's because I put it on! It did Clifford 2 times in a row.
See? It's shuffling. Okay, so same environment. So there you go. That makes it really clear which environments you're in and which characters share the environments when you put it on the random. I wish there was a different uh-oh for the different environments too. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be very cute. So at least for like the different sets of characters that go in the different environments, having a different little sound.
I wonder if Clifford is somebody's, like, one of the creators' dog.
Right?
Or,
I mean, pugs are very popular as pets and just as memes as well. So maybe it's one of their pets, or maybe it's just, you know, the meme animal. Because, you know, meme aliens, meme cats, meme narwhals, just lots of memes. All right. Well, this is Lies and
Scandal.
And it was really great having you join us for exploring Cliffy Run. If you want to check out Cliffy Run, it is free in the App Store, and that is basically an idea of everything it is. You got the claw game, which we can't afford right now, which gets you your characters, or you can buy your characters straight out for money. I can't find the buttons I'm going for, which is fine, because I would have to die to do it.
Oh, well, let me click up here.
Yep, see, I would have to die to get to a different place, see? And then
you
different
get
options. Then you get
here.
the options here. Okay, and then here's your prices of gems. Cool. So you might actually be able to get the game a lot cheaper by buying gems, because this is going to give you, 30 tries for $9, and if they're at least $1 a piece, that's a really better deal.
I will say, I imagine that it
duplicates?
won't. Yeah, I don't know.
That it won't give you duplicates. Well, let's hope. Anyway, if you liked this content or you had fun with this and you want to give us a thumbs up or follow our channel so you can find us again, that would be super helpful.
And always supports us, as I always say.
And we will respond to comments if you have questions or critiques or, oh my god, you guys die all the time.
I did so much better, and be like, great, go do better. I'm very proud.
And somebody else
would you like a gold star?
Go look at my video where, you know what, I did so much better than you, and I'll show you how to school you at this game. I'll school you at it. All right, so you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.
Woo!
Bye!